come to Mottisfont today. I couldn't resist it. I was in need of a bit of refreshment, a return to the source, so I've come back to the source for me of so much refreshment and inspiration. The wellspring here, which looks like it's completely still but is overflowing at about 900 litres of clear, beautiful chalk stream water per minute. And I wanted to share this moment with you because you might not be able to get out, but you might enjoy just being still with me here. I'm going to put my chair down in a moment and enjoy some moments of stillness and quiet, drawing deep of the stillness of Lent, the stillness of this place, but also the incredible hidden depths, the power, the living waters that gush so beautifully up from those depths. So bless you today. Look at this ancient beauty. I don't know how old she is, but it won't be long before these ancient branches are once again speckled with new life, with green leaves. Think of everything that this tree supports in terms of its ecosystem. It's scarred, it's broken in parts, yet it stands absolutely assured, doing what it does best, just being a tree. And there's a whole world of flora and fauna that gains shelter from its awesome presence. This is a circle of beech trees at Mottisfont, and during our spring saunter retreats we step into this circle of beech trees, and it's quite an evocative place to be. It's quite a big circle. There's a little bit of art in the centre as well. And what we do here is consider this to be, well, Gandhi said that we live in a circle bounded by fear. We might call that our comfort zone, I guess. When we get to the edge of our comfort zone, we brush up against, the fears that hold us back. Some of them really quite sensible and natural and important. We don't want to go too close to the edge of the cliff or burn our hand on the stove and all of that sort of thing. But there are actually a lot of fears that we have that we can, with courage, step through. What I love about this circle is that it's not, you can walk out of it perfectly easily. And so I love to imagine that this is, in a sense, my comfort zone. And what you can see in the distance is absolutely beautiful. There's all this sort of open meadowland, and sometimes we sense what is beyond our comfort zone, don't we? Sometimes we don't. But imagine that there was this beautiful meadowland just outside your own comfort zone that you were being drawn into, called into, to step with courage through today. So what I'm going to do is just give you a sense of walking around these trees for a few moments. And in the quiet you might ask yourself, invite God to speak to you about the fears which hold you back, stop you from stepping out into the fullness of who God has created you to be, and the invitations that are there to step out in action and do what you would really love to do. Remembering that we're absolutely flawed but whole in terms of the way that God has created us for such a time as this. What might be just holding you back? Now I'm going to come back to the middle, and in a moment I'm going to invite you to imagine that you are prayerfully walking with me in a prayer that takes you beyond words. So sometimes we can't put this stuff into words, but we can just embody a hope, a prayer. So as we commit ourselves to God and ask that we might have the courage and strength to just step through the boundary of our comfort zone and into the wider spaces that God might be calling us into beyond Lent, I'm going to start walking, and I'm going to walk through the perimeter of the circle. And I pray for you that as you walk with me, that God will give you the inspiration and the courage, the excitement and the vision, the generosity of spirit and the willingness to step out now into what God is calling you into. Who knows, there might be a gate as well that you have to open. So this is my prayer for you, that you may walk a little outside of that comfort zone, through those fears, as you begin to picture yourself walking out of Lent and into that which God has for you. And you know what? As we just glance back, that circle, which seems huge on the inside, begins to seem smaller and less significant as we step on into whatever comes next, step by step, one step at a time. May God guide your feet today.